issue of prescription drug abuse is something we've talked about again and again, from news reports to crime scenes. And here on Positively Tampa Bay, the Pinellas County Sheriff has been especially vocal about his war on drugs. Pinellas leads the state with almost 300 drug deaths just last year in Pinellas. And this Friday night, you'll see firsthand the agonizing struggle of two young addicts. In the video clip that you're about to see, 29-year-old Stacy is at the hospital, taken there with the permission of a judge to watch her cousin die of a drug overdose. Take a look.
I love you, baby. We will all see you on the other side when it's our turn.
Joining us in the studios is the team capturing those gut-wrenching moments on tape. I know that the audio was a little low, but just what was it like for the two of you to be there and witness that moment?
Painful and eye-opening. That was early on in the process, and we were a little surprised. I went to court, and suddenly we're on this whirlwind journey into a hospital room where a man is dying. And at that time, we knew the statistics. 7 people a day die in Florida. We knew all the kind of statistical reasons why we wanted to do that story. And now suddenly you have a very human, very real, very graphic, bring it home moment in your own life.
You all followed the story of Stacy for a year. In this particular instance, her mother has asked the judge, please let her go and see her cousin die. I think it's important that she watch that. They had been doing drugs together. Right. How was the process of gathering the information and being a witness to things in her life that were happening?
Well, we probably talked to 100 different women that came through drug court at the beginning of last year, and we were really anxious to find someone who was willing to let us in on the journey, not knowing what was going to happen, you know. And Stacy's mom and Stacy were both really adamant that they wanted to help other people understand what the process was like to get help. So her mom had actually talked her into turning herself in to court and going back to jail, and then she talked the judge into letting her out to watch this because she thought it was going to be Stacy who died. Wow.
So what were your schedules like? You basically were with her a lot of the time? I mean, it wasn't a 9-to-5 assignment by no means.
Yeah, no, we spent many waking hours with Stacy. She and her mom were great about letting us into all the intimate moments, but it was a lot of late nights, a lot of weekends. She was in jail a lot, so we went to the jail 4 or 5 times?
Several.
At least, and met her in jail, and kind of saw her at you know, in various stages of recovery throughout the year. Spent time at the halfway house with her where she was, and then got to be with her when she got to see her kids again for the first time in a while. John,
when you're, taking your photographs and the video, what was the part that surprised you the most, would you say? The
deathbed. And subsequent to that, this dawning on you that these are people that just made a mistake that a lot of people make. And the line between recreational drug use and junkie for these pills is very thin. They call them heroin in a pill. You can make a very simple mistake that a young person would make and suddenly find yourself in a position where if you don't take these pills, you're sick. Wow. And your life is something that, of course, nobody would plan on or dream of, but your life has become, a living hell.
Thank you for your work. We are, very excited about the special that we're airing on Friday. We know that it will help to save a lot of lives. Here's the information on your screen. The name of the special is If I Die Young, in partnership with the Tampa Bay Times and these amazing journalists that you've just met. It airs on Friday night, July the 13th at 8 p.m. And also we want to give you a phone number if you need help from substance abuse. Here's a number on your screen, 1-800-662-4357, and they can give you the information on the nearest treatment center to you. And remember, you can always follow Positively Tampa Bay by liking us on Facebook.